what's up? Just wanted to make another video. I'm just having a lot of thoughts going on about, like when you have ADHD, your mind just runs. So like I'm over here having thoughts of another man in my house and sleeping in my bed in a house that I busted my butt on. Like when we bought this house, it was unlivable. And it's huge. It's huge. We were going to make it into a 9-bedroom, 6.5 bathroom, pool room, library/office. And we were getting there. And we got it all livable, got the rooms situated for the kids, and we're going to work on getting the roof done so we can get the attic done. So the boys could have their big attic bedrooms up there with a playroom space, and we were going to put a swirly slide in from the upstairs down into the kitchen. And my wife found a swirly slide out in Jersey. So she took my truck out to Jersey and picked up the swirly slide, a commercial grade one. Big old green, molded slide. And when she got back, day later, I went and took my kids home, and on my way back my truck broke, and I limped it back home, and it has sat ever since. And she wouldn't fix it or anything. I was a stay-at-home dad. I didn't have any money. I was just taking care of the kids, doing the school work and keeping track of all this, trying to get them into sports, and and fighting the narcissist every step of the way, too. She does not like having the kids in sports. Oh, my gosh. Inconvenience her. Holy moly, she's got to be in public to watch a game. She can't be around anybody because people around here know who she is, and they know what she's done to me. And that's another thing. The people around my area know me. Like, I'm not that quiet of a person, and I love people. I love people. And I love to help. I love to have conversations. I love to hang out, and know, that we're there for one another. That's my view on a society, is that we're there for one another, and our society is not like that anymore. And it is what it is. It doesn't mean I have to change. If you're like me, it doesn't mean you have to change. You do what you want. It's just you gotta pick and choose who you do it for, because if you're there for somebody that's just gonna turn around and stab you in the back, then there's no point. Like, you just try to keep your distance from everybody, and you gotta choose wisely. And that's something I've learned recently. Well, not recently, but it's something I've learned, and it sucks. It really does, because a lot of people take you for granted, and that's just the way life is. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I am a angel and all perfect and all that, because I'm not. I've taken people for granted, I admit, and I took accountability for it because it made me feel guilty, and I didn't like it. I did not like it. I had people in my life that solely were there because I didn't want to be alone at the time, and they wanted something more, and I was unable to give it. I haven't been able to be physical and nothing. Like, it's just what happens. It is what it is. I'm still married. I want to give someone that deserves it, what I have to give. And it's that simple. And if I can't stay true to that, then it is what it is. Like, I'm done. I don't want to sleep around. I don't want to go hang out with this person or hang out with that person. I'm just going to stick to my kids and myself until we're happy. And I'm going to fight until we're happy. Excuse me. And I can't see it any other way. I don't want it any other way. I don't want these distractions in my life, really. You know, I just want to go. And I want to find my happiness. And with my kids want to be with me. You know, my kids love me, and I love them so much. I would do anything for my kids. Anything. And that's the kind of person I am. I want to raise my kids to love and care about people just like we do, or just like I do. And I feel if I'm unable to do that and my kids end up selfish and narcissistic and all that, what kind of parent does that leave me? I don't want to do it. Excuse me. All I'm trying to say, if you have kids and you've been in the situation I've been through, narcissism and all that, try to focus your attention on that and be more positive and show them love. And it's the only way they're going to learn, is showing them and making bases for your parenting, like I have. Like with my kids, the base is sharing, because if you can share, you obviously care. I know it sounds stupid, but it's true. If you can teach your kids that they can share unconditionally, excuse me, unconditionally, it shows that they care. And then, you know, after that, I base, you know, cause and effect, which is accountability, really. If you think about it, you do this is what happens, and you're accountable for that, whether it be good or bad. So that is how I parent my kids through this narcissist game, and getting my son back all the time to, you know, you try to show him that he's done something wrong, and he just brings everybody else around him into it. And that's not okay. You need to be accountable for yourself. And that's the hardest thing to teach a child that isn't around nothing but narcissism and blaming others instead of just taking accountability. Yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have taken that from them, or, you know, I shouldn't have hit my sister, or, you know, something. But no, he's being taught not to recognize the things that he has done, and it is a hard thing to get around. So before I go any further, I know these videos are long and stuff, and people have lives, but I just wanted to touch base on a little bit of that and just have a little bit of a talk. I hope you all have a blessed day and enjoy.